All right, so I know I'm a little bit early, but we are ready for, or I am ready for, reveal number 584. This one's a 1947D roll. It looks like a decent roll from the outside in. So we'll go ahead and take a look through it and see what we come up with. And the first person up will be Mr. Fletcher. Let's see what Jim gets. It's kind of a brown down, but it's got a beautiful RPM on it right there. Nice little RPM for Jim. No doubled eyelid. Does not appear to be a double die obverse, but it is an RPM. So we've got a pretty RPM. Hello, Eric. Let's see what we have on the reverse. There's only one double die obverse, one double die reverse known. The double die reverse is a class 6. The double die obverse is an eyelid, and the eyelid is a very minor one. Welcome back, Dan. But we do have ourselves a pretty nice little RPM there on number 1. Let's take a look at coin number 2 now. Coin number 2 will go to Carl. Mr. Carl gets this coin. It's a little more the color I'm looking for. See what we have here, if anything. Not on the obverse. Let's check the reverse. And coin number 2 shows us nothing. Let's get in now to coin number 3. This one's from Mark. Let's see what Mark ends up with here. Not an RPM. Not a DDO. What about the R? It is not a double die reverse. Normal coin for Mark. That's number 3. Now move up to number 4. Josie? I'm not batting all that great tonight with rolls. I was hoping maybe some redeeming quality in this one would pull us out of the hole for today, but 4 coins in, and here I am already losing some of my trust in the roll. Because I'm not finding anything here. I didn't find much in any roll today. Not much. I guess no FS listed coins, no Red Book listed high dollar stuff. We have had fun. We found a few decent coins, though. And number 6, Dennis. Mr. Poulsen on this one. Oh, got us an RPM there. It's a south RPM. You can see it on the inside of the mint mark right up here, and on the bottom corner of the mint mark down here. That is a 1947D RPM. Don't see anything on the face. Nothing in Liberty. Let's check the reverse real quick to see if we happen to have a double die. So nothing on the reverse. We're going to have to stick to the RPM on this one, but it was a pretty decent RPM. I like it. Let's go to number 7 now. 75 in pennies. Baby. Yeah, let's see. What do we... She's going to have to start paying me to say that. It's got to be a plug for something, right? That name's just too hard to say for it to be convenient. So there has to be some altruistic meaning. Alright. She got a normal coin, I can tell you that. It's number 8, Eric. Eric happens to be here. Eric happens to be watching. And Eric, oh man, gets nothing. Wonder if there's any chance in a million that this right here is part of a demint mark. You see what I'm looking at right here? How interesting is that, huh? Well, I put the poppy seed in your mind, and maybe it develops into something. But I think if we look in just the right spots and we have just the right lighting, of course it has to be in focus too. We do have a minor RPM there already, but I'm kind of thinking there could be some promise in this shape right here. I would say interesting, to say the very least on this. We do have extra serifs. We have an extra upper and lower serif on this one. So this is Eric's coin. He'll get to be able to play with this one to see what he thinks this is. But I'm looking at what could possibly be a D there. See how many other people say the same thing. But we'll definitely toss this one in the hat for Eric. Move on around, look at the rest of the details on this one, see if there's anything else on here. This one looks like it's been under a fluid before. Or something. A bit strange it is. That's correct. A bit strange, that one. Alright, since that's coin number 8, let's go ahead and back out and take a look at the reverse. I moved a lot of stuff around to get us on that. Just right. Just right. Alright, here we go. Back in. You know, I don't see anything else on this one. Nothing on the reverse here. So, Eric, I think you may have a special coin. Don't know. Coins and ghouls, what about you, bro? I hope you followed us over here. You might get one of them, too. Who knows? Yeah, I need to take my lighting down by just a little bit. I need to zoom in just a little bit. And I need to focus just a little bit. And then I will be ready for this coin. There we go. Nothing on the date and mint mark area. Nothing around the top of the obverse. Nothing on Liberty. Let's flip it over and take a look at the reverse side. See if we happen to have a double die reverse. The double die reverse known for 1947D is actually a pretty decent one. There's only one known though. There's only one that we actually know of to exist. There could be others. Dennis. Mr. Dennis. Let's see what Mr. Dennis gets here. Well, see, that one's got a minor upper split serif, but I'm not sure how minor is that we're going to go with these. But we do have a little split upper serif. Could be a split lower serif as well. So I'll throw this one on the pile with the others and let Eric make the determination as to whether he thinks this is something that can be listed or not. That one is for Dennis. Now let's move on to coin number 11. This one for Tyler. Mr. Tyler, what does Mr. Tyler get? Well, he's got another one of those ones that looks the same as Eric's, except it doesn't have the marks. The die looks like it could be the same one, so that would mean that other one would be something other than a third D. But I'll toss this one in the pile. Play with that one too. Here's number 12. Mr. Jordan. Alright, nothing outside the ordinary on this one so far. Let's take a look, and nothing here. Let's do coin number 13 now. And coin number 13 will be for Taco John. Didn't know there was a Taco John restaurant. So you took the name because you're John and you like tacos. Is that what that's all about? Taco John? I hope Taco John. Taco John may not be in here. He may be out enjoying his tacos now. I have to get a picture of that Taco John next to Robbie's shop. It's actually not a bad place. A pretty decent lunch place. Well, yeah, no, there's probably not a better reason. Yeah, I mean, if your name's John, you like tacos, you might as well be Taco John, right? My question was, did the name come from Taco John restaurant? And Taco John looked at me like, what? There are Taco John. There's a chain of restaurants called Taco John. So if he was thinking about getting a federal trademark on the name so that he could make tacos, he might want to think again, because that registration won't go through. Nothing on that one. That looks like it had to have been the other ender at one point in time. Thinking about changing your name to Taco Eric? No. Eric, you need to be Eric's Beer and Pizza. Eric likes suds. That's where I think Eric needs to be as far as his name is concerned. Speaking of, here's Eric for a coin. Let's see what Eric's coin has on it. This one not as lucky as the last one. I don't see anything here. Pizza Eric. Eric's Pizza. Eric needs to make pizza. Eric's Pizza Joint. Have $5 pitcher night. Eric will be there. There's another one. I'm thinking maybe Eric's coin was an anomaly and this is the die. Because I'm seeing the same doubling on the upper and lower serifs. I just don't see the other stuff I saw on Eric's coin. We'll figure it out. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. One way or the other. Love me a $5 pitcher. That's right, bro. Nothing wrong with a $5 pitcher. A lot of these have started kind of smoking down on us a little bit. That is a sign of moisture storage. It does not bode very well for the coins, but these coins are still okay. This one's not. I mean, some of them are just kind of ick. Stan, I'll give you a break on that one there. I think that one should be free. So I'm going to write it down here. This is in number 584. Stan for coin number 19. Okay. Here's number 20. Josie. Some of these coins are nice, bright and red, and other ones are, you know, they've kind of gone dingy on me. And nothing there for Josie. Let's see if we have anything on the reverse for her. I like checking her reverses just to be sure, so we don't miss something that she might pick up on and call me out. Have a very young lady calling me out for not knowing what I'm doing because I'm not looking at the reverse side of her coin well enough. Let's see here. That one's got nothing on it. I see that more than a lot of the others. Looks kind of like a double die obverse class 6, but the date doesn't support it at all, nor does We Trust. So off it comes. A lot of the 1947 Lincoln cents, Philly, Denver, and San Francisco, have a little bit of extra thickness in the Liberty, and that's just because of the master die. But you'll find that a lot of them look kind of like they sort of have a little bit of class 6 doubling, distended doubling. Right there along the LIB. Well, actually, the entirety of Liberty appears to be extra thick on a lot of them. There's another one. Well, a lot being mostly all of them. Number 23, Surag. Nothing on that one either. I was talking about Taco John's. And Taco John is actually a place, an eatery. I don't know how many of them there are, but I do know there's one in Marion, Illinois, right down the street from Robbie's coin shop. Wolf Creek Coin. Go there and pay him a visit if you live anywhere in the area. And stop by Taco John, grab him a couple of tacos on the way in. He'll love you for it. Here's Paul. It's another one of the ones that's kind of dingy on me. Oh, look at that. That's a nice RPM. It's got a big extra bunch on the lower serif there. So that one's definitely going to be one that's going to be in the books. See, it looks thick over there, just like all the rest of these coins have. Check the reverse on this just to see, because we know we haven't seen that die before. So now, Taco, you say you've been to Taco John as a restaurant, because I thought you indicated to me that you hadn't heard of it. That could very well be my misunderstanding. I am feeling a little bit better, Doug. I'm still having a lot of trouble hearing, though. The oddest thing, though, is that I can do this just fine without being able to hear. So my hearing, I'm like in a tunnel. My ears are all plugged up like I've got some allergy issue, except that I have no other symptoms. It's just my ears. I guess that's not 100% true. I am sneezing here and there, but not nearly as much as I think I would be generally if I were suffering from seasonal allergies. There's another RPM. It's a really minor one, but it's there. That upper serif, that will constitute an RPM. It's coin number 28 for Jordan. Nothing else there. Watch. Our keyboard screwed around the right way here. Over here to Southern Illinois. Take a trip with me. Go into Marion, Illinois. And over here on, where is it? Court Street. As you get up, see there's Wolf Creek Coin and Currency, and here's Taco John's. And if I look at this layer, I can actually do this and go into a street view, and we can see Taco John's. So I don't know if the one in Rockford is the same thing as this, but there's Taco John's. And right here down the street, just on the other side of that pickup truck, is Wolf Creek Coin and Currency. That's Robbie's shop right there. So there you have it. That's your small tour of Marion, Illinois. An 1882 H DDO Canadian cent. Class 3 in fine. Huh. An 1882 Halifax Mint DDO Canadian cent. That would have Victoria on it. In fine. How about that stuff? Heaton Mint. I thought it was Halifax. Well, Mr. Fletcher gets the next coin in this roll. That's something I do know. I don't see much there. We've got some spots on some of these. I mean, they're not doing so great. Oh, man. Mr. Fletcher definitely gets this one for nothing. Ah, look at that. I should have spilled this roll. I'm taking a look at it before I hit the button on this one. All right, let me write this up. Jim Fletcher on coin number 29. Here's coin number 30 now. Coin number 30 goes to Matthew. Mr. Merriman, let's see what you get. I'm going to hold this out. That's interesting appearing. It looks like there could be half of a D down here. And then it's actually looking like there's another one right here. But it's looking like there's a half a D right here. And yeah, I wanted to check that out a little bit closer later on. Not going to give any kind of a definite mindset on this one right now. I think I'm going to have to take a better look at it to be able to tell you anything for sure. But that's for Matt, so I'm going to stick it on the list of possibles. Coin number 31 now. This one goes back to Eric again. And Eric, there's nothing there. Nothing on the I. Nothing on the We Trust. Nothing on Liberty. We got some funny looking colors going on up here. Got nothing there though. 8 stores within an hour of you, huh? Well, see Taco John, you need to go to Taco John's. Show them your YouTube name, see what they say. You're ate up with it. Want a free 50-cent taco? Give you one free on the house. Just for spreading the word. Kicking yourself for missing the reveal show. And put it on your calendar. Set a timer on your phone. They are 7 o'clock every Monday night. Pretty much without fail, they've been every Monday night. Here's another one of our minor RPMs with the splits on the upper and the lower serifs. This one is for Malcolm. I'm having second thoughts about Eric's coin now, but you still take another look at it. But I believe it's the same as this die, and this die has shown up a few times now. Steal one of their signs. Put it in your yard. You want people stopping in your yard? Hey, man, Yeah, I'd like a number 2 with no tomato, please. It'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning and somebody's drunk off their heels. There's another one of those ones with that little notch in the upper serif. This one's for Stan here. At least this roll's turning out. Ooh, look at that. That's an interesting array of lamination right there. That is a very interesting array of lamination going on. Taco, I think if you do it, you're going to keep the sign up for a week or less. Yeah, a guy comes up, knocks on your bedroom window at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I want a number 2 with no tomato. All right, dude. How much? That is a pretty decent looking RPM, though. I like that. Dan the Man. Where did I hear that from? Dan the Man Levitan. It's come from some movie or TV show or something. Dan the Man Levitan. Somebody help me out. I know that's a quote from a movie, but I don't, or a movie or a TV show. I just don't know which one. Night Court, that's right. Dan the Man. I wonder if did that new Night Court show ever really get anywhere? I saw that it had a couple of good episodes. Good Morning Vietnam. That's what I'm thinking of. Good Morning Vietnam. If he did that to you, you'd put tomato on his taco. Oh, here's another free coin. Oh, let's see. This one's from Mark. Boo-foo. Mark gets this one at 0 cost. What is going on with these? Some of these coins are beautiful and other ones are just ick. Could it be a mixed roll? Could be a mixed roll. All right. Mark, you'll get this one for nothing. 36. Coin number 36. Mark. Number 36. Okay. Dan the Man Levitan was the newscaster. That sounds like a newscaster thing. I'm Dan the Man Levitan. And that is how the cookie crumbles. Taco passing my number 2 out the window. Dan Fielding. That's right. I just knew I had heard Dan the Man Levitan from somewhere, and I don't remember where. See, here's one of the better coins. All right, some of these are really decent coins. And some of them just turn out to be kind of like, I don't know, cold turds on a paper plate. I like the alternative. The hot shit on a silver platter. I prefer that. The ones that have SFS following their name. It's a 1947D FS. There is no 47D FS that I know of, but nice try, Chuck. Thank you very much. Let's see, what do we have going on with us? And as my Jamaican friends would say, nothing at all, man. Let's see, Matt. All right, go with Matt here. Oh, it's a cute looking coin. I like its die state. That's a nice coin. That's a nice dice date right there. It's a nice earlier dice date coin. That is an early dice date coin. Very nice. Very pretty. But it has no doubling. No doubling. No doubling at all. It is a pretty coin though. Coin number 41. And this roll goes to Jim Fletcher. Wonder how Bill is doing. Oh, he hasn't said anything in 15 minutes. Bill, you still here? We're wondering how you're doing. Why did you leave us here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and you were gone. Where, oh where are we tonight? 41, that was for who? Jim Fletcher. Wow, Jim, you're having bad luck with this roll. Jim, you're getting another one for free. Just didn't like that one at all. Taco John. See, Taco John's going to get a decent coin. Taco John always gets the decent coins. That's probably because of that sign in his yard. Bill Fever. That I did not know. That I did not know. Gosh. Yeah, I hope he gets better soon. I have his phone number, but it'd be kind of odd for me to call him. Doug, this one's for you. Nice, bright, pretty looking coin. Kidney failure. Oh man, that's what my dad's going through. So is he doing okay, Adam? Or do you know? I haven't seen him at any of the shows in the last year, but I just figure this because I missed him. I didn't think it was because he wasn't doing well. Oh, man. Wow, I didn't know about that. Of course, I don't know how I would have. For Carl now. This is another one of our... I never keep my... This is the same die right here as Eric's was, although it's not showing what appears on Eric's as well, but it's definitely the same die. My dad's on dialysis, but he's not in the hospital in intensive care. Maybe Bill's just going through a bad spill and come out of it. My dad's on dialysis 3 times a week for a few hours each time, and it's keeping him alive. I don't think so, Frosty. I don't think so. Malcolm. This one's a little brown, but I don't think it's too awful bad. This is that early dice date die again. As long as the back isn't horrible. Yeah, it's not too bad. 48 now. Parvez. Nothing there. We got 2 coins left. Number 49. Stan? Nothing there. And number 50. Paul? That one appears to have something on the inside of the mint mark. That one appears that it could be an RPM. Could be. That might be the double eyelid that we're looking for. That's a very small bit of doubling there if it is. But it appears it could be. Frosty, I think you were, yes. You were. Didn't find a lot in this roll. I'm going to put this one in the pile of possibles too. There was some nice stuff in here, but there wasn't a lot. I'm looking at, well, you look for your name, and I'll flip through these. Okay. $13. Looks like 13 die varieties that I found going through it. 13 die varieties. So it's not too bad. I appreciate it, folks. I am going to hang out for the rest of the evening. I will see you on here tomorrow. We are going to have another couple of reveals on football day. Then don't forget about the show on Monday. Have a couple more reveals on Monday. And then Monday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be having the reveal show again. So I will see you right about then. Talk to you later.